So the last time we was in Huntsville, Alabama, we played a classic versus the Alabama A&M Bulldogs up there at Lewis Cruz Stadium. What a game that was. It was back and forth from the jump, and they had this quarterback by the name of Bryant. I have no idea what happened to him after this game, because remember, after this game, King took over as the starting quarterback for the Bulldogs. But anyway, Bryant was on fire in this game. I believe he threw 4 touchdown passes. There goes one to Alex Bird. As a matter of fact, Alex Bird caught 2 touchdown passes in this game. Now remember, Alabama A&M only won 1 game when we played them. Remember, at this point, they were 8-1. As you see, Bates made that touchdown catch right there. This was probably the best game they played all season too, despite the fact that they lost, because they put us through the woodshed. But nevertheless, we was able to hold on. We was able to get the W at the end of the night. As you see, Jason White, I have no idea what he's doing nowadays. We got to check up on him. There goes Bryant. There goes the second touchdown pass right there to Alex Bird. Now, Alex Bird was a player we was hoping would appear on Madden, but unfortunately, things didn't work out that way. I guess his rating just wasn't high enough. But this play will forever be remembered by every Alabama State Hornet fan and every Alabama A&M Bulldog. Andrew Williams made this spectacular catch. He was a true freshman when he made this catch. He is now a redshirt senior in season 6. And eventually this led to the game-winning field goal. And we got up out of Huntsville with a 45-42 victory, and this extended our winning streak. I believe it was 6 or 7 games. I don't remember. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, it was a 6-game win streak at this time. Because remember, in season 2, we started off at 0-3. So you see Joseph Cooley get the Gatorade dunk. Bobby Newton slapping hands with his starting center, Donald Green, who is now, I don't know what Donald Green is now. He's probably up in Canada somewhere. So let's look at Alabama A&M season so far in season 6. It's been a disaster. They started off 0-2, losing to Arizona and Kentucky. Then they go on a 2-game winning streak. You saw that against Syracuse, and we saw that in Baton Rouge versus Southern. Then after that, it's a disaster. Loss to Grambling State. Loss to Arkansas Pineville by 3 points. Another L to Prairie View A&M. A bye week, another loss to Alcorn State. And now, unfortunately for them, they have to play the number 4 team in the country now, the Alabama State Hornets, who are coming in at not only 7-0, but on a 26-game winning streak. So the starting quarterback for this team is going to be Daniel Harris. Daniel Harris is inconsistent, but he's the better of the 2 quarterbacks. I'm comparing him to Jeremy Brashes, of course. Now, Daniel Harris has a nice arm, a nice decent arm, but he does turn the ball over a bit. Remember, despite the fact that they beat Syracuse, he did get benched for that game because he threw like 3 interceptions. But he does have a decent arm. So Brashes, take that back, Daniel Harris, will be the guy under center for the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Unfortunately for them, they will not have their starting running back. Jack Rackley will be out for this game. And he was an 82 overall, potentially an 84 overall, with 87 speed and 70 strength. He's a balanced running back, and they need him badly because he's one of the motors for this offense. No doubt about that. He's also the team's leading rusher. But now that he's out for 8 weeks, it's going to be Ernest Nugent starting at the running back spot for the rest of the season. Mike Tyler is a new impact player on this offense, and be on the lookout for the other wide receiver, Carlos King. Mike Tyler stands at 6'6". Carlos King stands at 6'3". Mike Tyler is not only a starting wide receiver, but he also returns punts for the Bulldogs. Against Syracuse, you saw him in action, taking this ball up the right side to the crib, giving the Alabama A&M Bulldogs a lead. Tyler out there looking like T.O. from back in the day. But anyway, so Mark Tyler will be returning kicks, and he starts at wide receiver. And then you have to watch out for this cat right here, Carlos King. Now, Daniel Harris has 2 big targets that he can depend on, and Carlos King is the other one. He's 6'3", weighs 215. But please believe he will catch the 50-50 balls up in the air. The man is absolutely dangerous in space. He's dangerous downfield. He's dangerous off the snap. There's nothing he can't do. And our secondary has to be on point if we're talking about winning this game. See, look at that catch right there. Great balance, great job of keeping his foot in bounds and going into the end zone for a touchdown. Man, they beat the crap out of Southern. So let's go over to the tight end. The best player on this team is tight end Craig Johnson, 94 overall. He could be in Madden. He's rated as a SWAT first team player, and he could pop up in Madden. He might be up to 97 overall by the time this season is over. So Craig Johnson is another huge target for Daniel Harris. He's 6'5", and he weighs almost 260. The man can not only break tackles after the catch, but he is hell to tackle. The man can even make 50-50 balls himself. Look at that. Breaking tackles through 3 defenders and taking that thing to the end zone. Now, he is an impact player on this offense, and they do depend on him a lot. I believe it's either him or Carlos King that leads the team in receiving yards right now. But man, is he going to be hell to tackle if he makes catches. So we're going to go over to the defensive side, and the impact player is the right outside linebacker, 6'4", 223 pounds, Courtney Cook. A guy that can not only hit you, but he can play in coverage. He will knock you out and he will pick off a pass. Plus, he's an impact player, so that gives him a bonus. Now, he doesn't just play right outside linebacker, but he also plays on the edge sometimes. And please believe, we will be looking for him on every play because he's dangerous. Now, the secondary, the ratings ain't great, I know. But it's NCAA 06. You can't take nobody lightly in this game. So they have some ball hawks on this team. And the 3 leaders are Matt Nicholson, Graham Gray, and Emmanuel Callahan. Now, Alabama A&M is a team that has to rely on defense in order to get a chance to win. That's how they won their only 2 games of the season, because the defense made plays like this. Graham Gray is so dangerous in coverage, and we have to make sure we keep an eye out on him. I believe he's the one that's going to be covering Scott Jordan. And then look at that right here. Shout out to Dr. Strange. You see the Marvel graphics right there. Tipping that pass, and it goes straight to Courtney Cook. We have to make sure we do not let that happen on Saturday. So then we go to Emmanuel Callahan, a guy that not only plays on defense and is good in coverage, but he also plays on special teams. This secondary has ballers all over the board right now. But unfortunately for them, they are 2-6. So now they're looking to upset our season. As you see, Emmanuel Callahan take that ball back for a scoop and score after the fumble. So then you have Matt Nicholson, the highest rated cornerback on this team. He's a 70 overall. But he's dangerous in coverage as well. So we're going to make sure we keep an eye on all 3 of these players. So here we go. The stage is set for the Magic City Classic. I know the fans are on their way to Huntsville. Everybody's camping out Thursday night. Even though the game's not in Birmingham, we're still going to give you that Magic City Classic flavor, that Magic City Classic hospitality. So see you in Huntsville, Louis Cruz Stadium. We're going to tear it up there. We'll try to at least. Thank you for watching. Peace.